why this new moon is not in Sagittarius and why you should care. Hello, my name is Chapeau Claudette, also known as Claudette, and I am the founder and conceptualizer of Skystrology. Skystrology is a concept that was birthed here on the Red Sea in Egypt as I was taking care of my mother on and off a few years ago. And now it's grown to a community of souls who, together with myself, have been observing what is actually happening in our skies above by knowing the constellations and by using modern day apps to be able to calibrate and align the map of the stars to the actual stars that we can see in the sky. Now, we have observed that this no moon moment, first off, where there's no moon, before there's a crescent, before actually the light begins on this reflective body, the moon, is at the beginning of Scorpio constellation. And this is important because the first stars of Scorpio are very potent, bright stars in the night sky that can be observed by most people. And therefore, when we acknowledge that our sun, our day's star, is aligned with these stars in our sky, and when we think about gardening by the moon and how we call it the measuring moon, is able to assist people with biodynamics and organic farming, not to use pesticides, not to use GMOs, then we can also entertain that there is a energetic, biodynamic energy when between certain stars and our heavenly bodies and our bodies as well. So the big difference between having this new moon in Sagittarius is that Sagittarius is a fiery energy. It's connected to the fire in all of the versions or lenses of astrology. And because it is connected to fire, and the sun is, of course, connected to fire, that would, of course, bring about a understanding of things being very fiery and hot and excitable. When we look at what's actually happening is that in the no moon moment, where it is in the constellation of Scorpio, we have another energy there, and that is that of Ophiuchus, the one that made the headlines about the 13th sign. Well, yeah, it does have an influence, and in Skystrology we say there are no borders in the sky, and especially here because this is a very potent part of the sky where Scorpio is Ophiuchus and Sagittarius. And so actually once the sun and the moon align with the beginning of Scorpio, the moon will go on and align with the stars of Ophiuchus and Scorpio, and after a day and a half to Sagittarius. And it takes about a day and a half for the crescent moon to shine, which is for us the actual new moon. It's the beginning of a cycle. And so when we want to really embody what is happening above, when we want to embody the phrase as above so below, then we like to look up and honor the location and the position of the heavenly bodies and the measuring moon and our ability to look up and to engage with those true divine organic energies. How about you? You have some questions? Are you curious to shift like our sky has above? If you are, feel free to contact us a collective, and we have Skystrologers who will be happy to introduce you properly to your sky. Thank you for listening, and enjoy these days leading up to this new cycle first before